Hello everyone, Praise Cody here, and welcome back to more of Tears of the Kingdom. Last time, we finished finding the last piece of the Fierce Deity set, and now we're going to go turn that in. So, we need to go back to the cave, which takes us back to this shrine. And, after we turn this in, I guess we're just going to go... Well, no, we're going to do things in a specific order because we are done in Akala, which means we have finished up this Misko's treasure search thingy. We finished up this part of the Misko's trading quest. You can tell I'm tired because I can't speak coherent sentences. I got a little bit of a lisp going on. We'll finish this up. We'll actually take a quick trip back to Lookout Landing. And then we'll proceed to head as far west as we can via Eldon before we actually start walking west. So while it's on my mind, Fierce Deity chestplate. I don't know what it looks like, because this is the part where I'm going to be upset because I don't have it for some reason. Oh. Yeah, there it is. So don the Fierce Deity set. We'll put the Barbarian chest back on in a minute. Now, hopefully, I don't need the... Why is that bottle there? Oh, that's just to say that the quest is done. But yeah, walk into this chamber with it on. Door in the back opens up, leading to another treasure chest, which will also start yet another series of Misko's treasure hunts. Misko is a jerk. And don't be like me in the past. Actually read these bottles and notes and whatnot, because they are hints you'll need. Remember how I said we would eventually get that Fierce Deity sword? See how we got that Fierce Deity sword? I have to go put this in my house. Anyway, make sure you read things. Done well to solve my riddles and reach this place. Fierce Deity sword is yours to take. You've earned it. Oh, that's it? So yeah, the Fierce Deity sword. It is a two-handed sword, and I'm pretty sure it doesn't have it like how it was in Majora's Mask, where like at full health you do get blade beams. I don't think it does that in this game. I of course don't have full armor, but hey, you can now be full Fierce Deity if you wish. That being said, now that we're done here, minor detour because I'm gonna go put this sword away. I did make mental note that we did get the Fierce Deity sword when I was plotting out what to put into my house for rooms. I did make mental note of it, but it also slipped my mind because when I made that mental note it was about 4 months ago when I built the house, and then I stopped playing this game about 3 months ago. Loose translation is bit a bit. Now my hope is that I actually have room for this in my weapon storage. Can I climb my house? Yes, I can climb a house. So I'm pretty sure this is my shield repository. My weapon repository is down here in the front foyer. Weapon, bow, weapon. Ah, good. I did make room. I am going to need to buy another... Let me think. Because we'll get that weapon. We'll get another weapon. I have room for shield. You know, we're out here... While we're out here doing this, let's go ahead and just buy one more room. Just because I'm going to need more room for more weapons. Hi. I would like to start building. I'll just do my normal cut around thing for building out an additional room. Alright, that's all done. So, at this point, I have now bought every single weapon stash room. So, I may redo my house entirely in the future when I have a little more funds. But I stuck a weapon stash room over here so I can display weapons, because we already have the Boulder Breaker, which is one of 3 melee weapons we'll get. Well, yeah, it's one of 3 melee weapons that I remember right now that we'll get. That will be unique. You have to spend diamonds to repair it, kind of ordeal. So there are 2 more melee weapons of that caliber that will go in here. So we'll have one more spot open for anything else I didn't plan on. We do have the room for one shield I'm aware of that we'll get later on. And I do know I have room for the one more bow that we'll get later on. So the house is perfect, and I've got 5 more rooms available. It's either 5 or 4 more rooms available to me that I can put on. So I may get a, if there's a roof, I'll put a roof on it, or I may redo this house entirely so I actually have an indoor staircase and actually enclose this house. But that'll be a future project when I have a lot more money. Now then, let's do the other thing I wanted to do and actually go back to Lookout Landing, talk to Robbie, finish up his whole ordeal. At least I hope I can. Yeah, finish up Robbie's whole ordeal so we get a very crucial thing that I've been holding in front of you guys, like basically like meat on a string. Like, oh, look at this. Look at the tasty bacon. Ooh, tasty bacon. You want tasty bacon? Well, I'm not going to tell you it's bacon, but it is tasty bacon. I'm going to solve that problem today. Hi, Carson. Why are you looking up there like that? The rain's not the problem, Carson. It's the deadly lightning bolts that come with it. Where are you? So I will say right now, like, I'm done, like, holding in front of you, because I'll just tell you. We have the ability, at this point now that we've cleared out what we need to clear out for Robbie, basically his old lab, and gotten him to go to his lab at the outskirts of Hateno, we can go visit him at this point to get the radar from Breath of the Wild, basically, that allows us to track not only items and whatnot, but also track shrines. If you've been following along with me in this fashion, where, you know, we do the entire depths first and then come back up to the surface level, you shouldn't need to do that at all. You should have actually everything you need to find every shrine, though the item tracking would be nice. I never said I was a smart man, by the way. Anyway, well, as west as we can get in Eldon, actually, we might go here, and we might go here and just kind of go. We might warp all around Eldon. Actually, holy cow! Because this technically isn't even an Eldon, is it? Yeah, this technically isn't even an Eldon, but like, this would be the best way to go to get to this shrine here, and then use that to go a little bit north. I'm trying to remember what this is. Oh, right, I know what that is. That's where the that's where that thing is. That actually would be the best idea. Okay. I'm done delegating what I want to do. We're going to head up here, because this will take us to the Skyview Tower that's going to be in that region, which I forget what this region is called. If you need your daily reminder that I'm not a smart man, this is your daily reminder that I am not a smart man. I've been through this adventure in Dang it. I've been through this adventure in Tears of the Kingdom once already. I've been through this adventure in this version of Hyrule at least 3 times. Or no, with Tears of the Kingdom, my personal playthrough, 4 times. I still do not remember the name of all the regions. Hi, Hightail Lizard. Bye, Hightail Lizard. There we go. Oh, I just realized I'm still wearing the Fierce Deity set. Oops. I need to put on my Berserker armor. Scooter, did you say English word? No, I don't say English words ever. God, let's look. But hey, glass cannon build, let's go. I have literally maxed out on my strength stat as I can possibly be. Anyway, we just need to get out of here at this point. We need to just get up and out of the Forgotten Temple. Which, I guess this is not a good spot because this is still Breath of the Wild version of Hyrule, but I want to talk about this now because I will forget it if I don't mention it sometime while I've got it in my memory. And I probably have already mentioned this at some point in the adventure. It seems like this version of Hyrule, Tears of the Kingdom, takes a lot of like design elements and motifs from Zelda 2, the Adventure of Link, the NES game that everybody pretty much dunks on until like 3 years ago. Now everybody's like, no, actually it's a good game once it gets a bit of a patch to help with its translation problems. Oh hey, Korok. Ooh, that is a fun... Hold on, that's a fun darner. Cold darner. I knew it needed... Can I get that other one? Can I have that one? Can I pet that dog? Anyway. But yeah, a lot of the like design for this game seems to take a lot of notes from... Oh, is this might be it? Oh yeah, they're mirrored. This is a staircase and that's the other side of the mirror. Okay. But yeah, a lot of the design for this game seems to stem from... Would you please, kindly, would you kindly, with what little respect for me you have, please just slide in. I know you want to. Okay, you don't want to know how long I spent days spinning the shape around so much because that middle hole needed to stay open. You don't want to know how long I spent doing that. Scooter editing. Why'd you put a timer on screen? Why'd you put a clock on screen that exposed how long I've been doing it? Why? You're me in the future. Why would you do this? You exposed both of us for being incredibly stupid. Oh wait, I keep saying that I'm incredibly stupid. Anyway. But yeah, a lot of the design motif for a lot of the stuff that's new in Tears of the Kingdom does seem to come from Zelda 2, The Adventure of Link. Oh boy. And I'll cheese out the stamina system a little bit. Eventually I'll cheese it out. But a lot of design documents design seems to come from Zelda 2. Now, it could just be me grasping at straws for where they get the inspiration from. Maybe it is actually all unique. Maybe it is all unique designs and whatnot, and I'm just being somebody who's like, no, I understand people who bash at Nintendo. Nintendo reuses assets. Actually, that is kind of their strong suit. Like, the reason why a lot of Nintendo products come out as quick as they do. A lot of times, because a lot of Nintendo stuff comes out as quick as it does, with what Polish does, is because they reuse assets so much that they don't like. They've got a bank of stuff they can use, my guy. They've got things to spare. I'm gonna regret this decision. Well, even though I regret this decision. Hold on, maybe I won't. Do you have fire nearby? Is there a fire thing? No, it's not. Okay. Well, auto build it is. Not my car apparatus. I need the flying apparatus. Wait. Oh, I didn't copy it because I literally just used what was there. Good job, me. I like this better. I like this a whole lot better, actually, for getting me out of here. So let's go up through all these springs, and then just strike it, and use it to get out of this canyon. Hopefully it is high enough. Oh, I don't have a weapon. Right, because I put the Fierce Deity sword away. Well, you're my new friend now. That sort of worked. Who needs Rivali's Gale when you have Super Spring? But now that we're getting up here, I need to just get out of this canyon enough to actually make my way over to the. It's not Necluda. This is not the Necluda region that we're going into now. That's not what this is. Once again, reminding you that I don't remember what a section of the world map is called. I know it's in this section. I know a couple of key things that are in this section. It might even be able to name that, but I can't name what this region of Hyrule is that we just crossed into at this exact moment. Which now that we're up here, let's go ahead and build a car and get out of here. Huh? You can only build you can only save eight builds, huh? Oh well. But yeah, this section of Hyrule, I don't remember too much about this section of Hyrule because this is definitely, I'm going to pull up the map for this. Like, there's definitely, I thought about this in between the last recording session and this one, that there's a couple areas of Hyrule that are, for lack of a better term, nothing burgers in terms of what it is. It's literally blank map space. And those areas are literally, like, this area just south of an area we're going to go to later that is south of Akala. Like, this region here is like a super nothing burger of a thing. This region right here that leads into the Nadra, I'm just calling it Nadra region. I probably am totally off on what it is. I'll say Lake Hylia. The Lake Hylia region, like these two areas that surround it, total nothing burgers. This area up here to the north, that's just to the east of Hepra, nothing burger. This area down here, that's just to the south of basically where we found our first two glyphs, nothing burger of an area. Everything else is kind of populated and has purpose, but those three spots, super nothing burger. There's nothing going on. No thought, head empty kind of area. Anyway, we're going to want that. I'm going to tell you that we're going to want to put a stamp here. And we'll stamp that. And because I'm going to start as far north as I can and then work our way down, we're just going to light up these areas. And I think as soon as I get done with those, I think we'll head underground and work our way to the rest of it. And work our way to the other 5 shrines which are nearby, which actually I might I'm going to highlight this one. I may take a detour from here and go get this one quick before I handle this. Basically, I'm going to try to make this center area a final stop. But anyway, now that I have those all situated, hey, car. I realize it's a very steep mountain, but I'm going to need you to climb it. Also, let me turn, oh, I can't do it. Nah, four-wheeling. It's not four-wheeling. It don't go up. It don't go up. What you're witnessing is currently an accurate representation of what it's like to drive in the snow in the Midwest. This is like as accurate as it can get. It's just, I can get up that, I'm losing traction, I'm losing the fight, I'm losing the battle. Master Chief, you mind telling me what you're doing on the mountainside? Sir, losing traction. Yeah. Oh, right, because it's that. All right, take a left. Okay. I may be stupid. I may have tried to take a Tesla on an off-road course. Oh, that sucks. Okay, just don't shake it too violently. We can get around. Hold on. Pull it in. Alright, push it out. Just push it out. Bring it back around. And if I put you down here, you're not going to fall down the rest of the way. Cool, you did not fall down the rest of the way. I appreciate you. And this is also just a casual reminder, but it's more or less for me more than you guys. Just a reminder, if you auto build something with parts that are basically fabricated from Zonite, if you start to break those parts off of an auto build, off of quote unquote fake parts, they just disintegrate. You don't get those parts back. All right, time to abandon. And there goes into the water. That worked out in the end. I'll say it worked out in the end anyway. Here, car, take a rock with you. It'll keep you company and definitely not drive down your net value by like $2,000 because oops, I dented it. There is a side quest out here, isn't there? It's more up here in this area, so we're gonna get there eventually, but maybe it's over there. Anyway, my distracted self aside, I almost said a much worse word. My distracted self aside. More shrines. I do need to visit I should have visited a person around the area. Why is it so dark? Okay. Everything loaded in for me. So, a dark maze. Okay, yeah, I definitely remember this. This is a dark maze. And there's like 4 treasure chests in this dark maze of sorts. And they are hidden. Like you'll see some faint lights in the walls. That'll be like, ah yes, there's a treasure here. Like I think that's definitely a treasure over there. But first, Actually, let's stop at that really quick. So, I'm going to drop this here. And there's spots where there's like faint glow in the wall, and you have to know that that's where something's going to be. Now, I may have a anger rage baby moment while I have to drop weapons constantly to get stuff that's in chests. Or not. But yeah, welcome to what the shrine is going to be. It's just basically be walk around. Hey, is there a suspiciously glowing spot in the wall somewhere in these ruins? Okay, pull out the block or walk into there. But otherwise, do the normal maze thing of hug the left wall. And definitely also carry this light with you. Definitely carry this light with you wherever you go, because you will run into spike walls otherwise. You just will. Maybe if this is like your 50th playthrough of the game and you understand that there are spike walls and you won't run into them because you're smarter than me. Cool. But otherwise, carry this light around. This is not going to be a fast shrine. It will be a slow shrine. Just because you're literally fumbling in the dark. Also because this is here. Ah, yes. Okay. Now, you can see that faint glow of light up top there. Which means we get up there by jumping through that. I'm going to assume we go up through that. Now, hopefully I'm not going to be upset that I left that light where it is. Oh, you gave me a light. Hello? Why wouldn't it let me open it from that way? Okay. Drop a bow to get a bow. 30 power, anything less than that. Drop that one. To then turn around and drop this one. To get my original one. To go back down. But if you didn't catch it when we first walked in here, we are very much after... Oh boy, this could be bad. We are very much after a key in this entire mess. Also, are we done? No. We are after a key in this mess. So that way we can open a door. It's just down that hallway, actually. That's where we got in. We'll continue the whole hug the left wall mentality. Mostly. Because I've been down there. So that means I went up there. No, I haven't been over here yet. Okay. I'm not a maze master, by the way. Like, maybe more of an overhead maze master I'd be better with. I do like playing mazes that are more overhead mazes. But mazes like this where it's 3D and I'm on ground level, not so much. I do get lost very easily. There it is. That's our way out. But we're still not done here. Guide me, white light. I went up there. I know for a fact I went up there and got that treasure, so... At this point, keep hugging as left as possible. Which means go down this corridor. And look up and around, up and down and all around. One treasure chest in the back corner. Now we're done? Please tell me we're done at this point. Okay, now we're done. Now we can just get out of here. Ooh, I just realized how close I was. I very much could just put on the depths armor to circumvent this shrine, but I'm not gonna cheapen the experience of this shrine. Although I will say, yeah, yeet. Hang a left. Shrine entrance. Trust me, I know exactly where I am. Key for the door. Let me in, please. Please let me in. I've been nice. This whole shrine here was to replicate an area that we're about to go to. I think it's actually probably our next stop on the grand path I plotted through this region. I'll probably get a name for this region if I just zoom the map in just right. But this region, there was a portion of this region in Breath of the Wild that was shrouded in darkness, which that particular area has now been repurposed to be, well, it's actually that area right there. We can look at where you're looking at right now. Because I'm pretty sure that's our next stop over there. Elden Mountains. Do I not get a name of this place? No, I don't. I get Tabantha Frontier and Hyrule Ridge over here, but I don't get what this is until I touch it. Okay, fair enough. Well, since I'm already here, let's take that side tour, or that detour, and go get this shrine down here quick. Because guess who will forget it if I don't do it now? That's right, it's me. We'll actually approach that shrine next time. Everyone, thank you all so much for watching, and I hope to see you then. Take care.